Tell me about Boo. Tell me about the giant space hamster. This has existed for so long. Minxing Boo.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, Baldur's Gate, the video game, back in the day, gave us two great gifts. One was Minsk the Ranger, and the other was Boo the space hamster, his bosom buddy, his little companion. And no Spelljammer campaign is complete without space hamsters. So we wanted to make sure to include them in the Boo's Astral Menagerie. And I loved that nobody pushed back on me naming a book after a space hamster.
Yeah.
But
that's
Boo,
when you know you've made it.
And Boo has more than, pulled his weight over the years.
Yeah.
He's one of the most popular D&D characters ever created. The fact that he's a space hamster notwithstanding.
Right.
He is the face of Spelljammer. And bizarre as that seems, it is true. And so it was not a hard argument to make to name a book after him and to make him sort of a central focus for the project. One of the things that Kate did was she made sure that April Prime was on deck to illustrate Boo in all his glory. And so we have two illustrations of the legendary space hamster, as well as one or two other illustrations of space hamsters scattered throughout. Because, there's two types of space hamsters. There's giant space hamsters,
right,
which are as big as brown bears.
Okay.
And they're very docile and chill, and they can make great pack animals. And then there's miniature giant space hamsters, which is what Boo is. And they were created magically when wizards decided it would be a good idea to take giant space hamsters and shrink them down to a more manageable size. The problem is that when you shrink a giant space hamster and turn it into a miniature giant space hamster, also known as a hamster, they become super smart.
Right.
And telepathic.
Good. Unwise. Also watch out for your eyes. I don't know how many times I've heard go for the eyes, Boo.
Well, yes, the miniature giant space hamster, aka space hamster, aka hamster, has a action called go for the eyes.
Oh my god.
Standard space hamster tech.
I can't wait for this book. It makes me think of Jim Zoe playing the live play show where he played.
Yes,
where he played
of course,
Boo.
yes. For those who don't know, we did a live show for D&D Celebration a few years ago, for which I was the DM.
Yes.
Jim Zub, who does work in comics, dressed up in full Minsk, the Ranger regalia.
Shaved the head.
Shaved his head, the whole bit.
And I'm playing Minsk. I'm here with my faithful hamster. Boo! Boo! Miniature giant space hamster. I will roll him.
Had the voice down, the whole bit, and his companion, Boo, the space hamster, was played by none other than voice actor Matt Mercer.
My name is Matthew Mercer, and I'm living my Baldur's Gate mid-2000s loving dream as Boo, the giant miniature space hamster.
It's indescribable.
It was a moment in time.
It was a moment in time that has never left my psyche. So I think about it a lot.
You love weird monsters. You love them. You adore them. You really do.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes. But giant space hamsters and miniature giant space hamsters are the kind of whimsy, I think, that were key to Spelljammer's, charm back then.
Yeah.
And that has not diminished at all over the years.
And it comes back to the creatures inform the setting. Like you see a creature that comes from Spelljammer and you get it. If you know there's a space hamster in this,
yes,
you now know the tone.
I also just love the idea that all hamsters in the D&D multiverse, everywhere, are actually space hamsters.
Well, now that's canon.